Alright, we're getting ready to go for a swim. So we're heading out. That's a swimming pool, but we're going to the ocean here. There's a chair right here. I think we can put our stuff down here. Huh? Did you put the towel down here, huh?
I will just be in there.
Huh? Go check it out, see what it's like.
Can I barefoot?
Yeah, if you want to hurt your feet. That's a good idea.
I don't want to. Let's go, honey. Come on.
My GoPro quit functioning yesterday, so I don't have any, not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's just the memory cards that I have, the extra ones, have some other video from another, some other media, you know, that's not GoPro format, and it doesn't read them or what, but it won't record, so I had to just use my wife's camera. I wanted to use a GoPro so we could both go in swimming and that, and this is the boat that we're on here yesterday, the blue water. Pretty good outfit. I'd recommend them for diving. Certain dives I would recommend. If they tell you there's current, I wouldn't go on that dive, because the current, you spend your time fighting the current the whole time, and it's just pretty exhausting. And it wasn't that even much stuff to see. But the cave dive was definitely a good dive. The manta dive wasn't good because there was no manta, and you just kind of hang onto a cable and wait for the mantas to show up. So you're just on your knees, basically. I don't know how many feet down, but on your knees, holding onto this cable while the current's trying to blow you over the cable. So it's a little bit of a struggle there too. So anyway, I think I'm gonna put my mask and snorkel on and head out here and do a little swimming again. Sorry I don't have my GoPro, but we'll sort that out before the next trip. But mainly I use my GoPro just for underwater diving. It doesn't have zoom, you know, it doesn't have some of the features that like my wife's Canon has, or even my cell phone, because my cell phone doesn't have image stabilization, so it kind of wiggles and stuff a little more than what I prefer. So, anyway, I'm going to go get on my mask and snorkel, and we can go out here and see what we see. The water's beautiful, clear. You can see crystal clear. White sand, gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous day. It's about noon or maybe a little bit after. Honey, you want to get the mask and snorkel and go, you know, snorkeling? You want to get the mask and snorkel and go snorkeling? Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna go. Huh? What's that? Well, we're going to go out further. Yeah, because you can't snorkel and just see sand. So you also, if you stay at this blue water, I think I told you before that you get 20% discount on your room if you go on the dives, and then you get a free breakfast. If you stay, you get a free breakfast. If you dive, you get 20% off of your room. So anyway, we're going to head out there, put on our mask and snorkels, you can see them right there, and do a little snorkeling. Supposedly over by this rock over there. I don't know if you see that big rock over there. That's a good snorkeling place, but you gotta probably have a boat to get out there, or be a powerful swimmer. There are a lot of currents and stuff here sometimes, so you know, as the tide moves in and out, so you really don't want to go somewhere and then realize that on the way back you're fighting the tide. So, you know, be real careful. So anyway, we'll be back. Bye for now. Well, here we are this morning. We just left our hotel room. We actually went snorkeling. You may have seen that video. Well, we didn't use the GoPro, so we didn't actually, that's our hotel there, the Blue Water Resort, as they call it here. Got a boat here. I don't know if it's being repaired or just out of the water or it's here for decorative purposes, but there's a boat. There's a bunch of other boats out there. Everybody's coming back. That's a taxi boat there. See that little blue boat coming back? It goes out. It picks up people that come from Cebu and brings them into the shoreline. And maybe that's not a taxi boat. I don't know what that is. It looks like, well, they're carrying some cargo, so there might be some taxi boat. So anyway, here's some cute little bungalows here to rent, and I don't know how much they are, but along Bounty Beach they got nice stuff. In the Philippines, you know, maintenance is always an issue, so you go in the bathroom and water this leaks and that leaks, and you just expect that kind of thing. You know, not have everything highly functional. The shower heads, they don't know to put soak them in vinegar to clean the minerals out, so that barely spraying and stuff. So, but there are a couple of really nice resort hotels, and I'm walking east right now on Bounty Beach. But if you go west on Bounty Beach, you go down to the very end, there's like a big 2 or 3 story hotel, turn right, and then somehow work your way around left, you'll get to a cove, and they've got some real high class hotels there. I mean, I think they start at about $5,000 per night, but they're really really nice, and I would assume that if you're that type of a traveler, you want to spend $100 per night. I'm expecting your showers work great and everything. We're spending 1,600 pesos per night, so it's about $30 maybe for beachfront, and it's the dive shop. So we just wake up in the morning and go jump on the dive boat, get a free breakfast, jump on the dive boat, and head out to our dives. So but everybody's got nice, nice places here. Very islandish. Yeah, very nice water everywhere. Plenty of the majority of the tourists here, I would guess, would be European. With some Dutch people, a Dutch lady and Swedish couple yesterday, and there's some more Swedes, Germans, Swedes, one Dutch. However, at the restaurants there's groups of Americans there, so it's a mix of Europeans and Americans, I guess. So these are we're heading down here to this restaurant. It's something Vida, and it's a really nice place. They got really good quality food. Huh? What's that? What'd you say? What'd you say? Here? Where does it say that? Ask them. Ask them. You don't know unless you ask. We think this is where you get the ticket to go back. You can rent your own boat for like 5,000 pesos, which is ridiculous because you can get on a regular boat for 100 pesos. You got to pay like 20 or 40 pesos for the little taxis, like that little boat there to take you out to the boat. Here and on the Cebu end, or it's Maya port. That's where you leave from, north tip of Cebu. And so there's plenty of sightseeing. How does this work? Huh? Huh? Yeah, so this is the place you come to get your tickets to go back. Okay, it's in front of the the sign says Little Mermaid Dive Resort here, and this green building, and it's this little thing here, and they've got little carvings of thresher sharks because there's a thresher shark diving here, and all your little necklaces and stuff. By the way, if you see these necklaces here, I don't know how much they want for them. They want 75 pesos here. But if you go down to the end of the street, there's a little, where that blue 2 or 3 story hotel is. The shop before that, they're 25 pesos. So you can get your necklaces for that. The kids sell them for like 200 or 250. I bought them for 130 before I figured out or stumbled on the place that actually sells them for 25. So feel a little silly, but that's the way it goes here. Buyer beware. So this is HBC Resort here, and I don't really see much, just a big open thing where you can kind of sit and hang out. Oh, here we go. Here's the rooms. Hi there, how are you? Everybody, you'll see people selling stuff here too. They'll come along here. So here's HBC. This is a nice little bamboo cottage here. Cottage they call, like, you know, cabanas I call them, but bungalow. Here we go. Nice little bungalow there. Right on the beach too. You're right here. Nice place. Looks like we got somebody barbecuing. Yeah, we got the smoke going. They're cooking something up there. Yeah, cooking up some. I don't know if that's pork or fish, but pretty big chunks of something. So we're continuing on down. Like I said, this is really nice. Everything, this little pathway thing is just really nice. A lot of little shady areas, little tables and stuff in the shade where you can, you know, sit back and relax. And you know, a lot of these hotels have Wi-Fi. It's usually not very good, but still, you can get Wi-Fi. This is Ocean Vida here. These rooms here, they're look like they should be good repair and stuff. They look very modern, very nice, very new, well maintained. And we're going to Ocean Vida restaurant here to see if they what they got that looks good for lunch. So anyway, we're here, Ocean Vida restaurant. Again, they got real good quality stuff. They got New Zealand beef if you want steaks. So all the food's good. If you like American style pancakes, don't come here. They got German pancakes, and they're these thin, kind of wet looking. It's almost like a crepe, but it's like a thick crepe. But they call them pancakes. I don't. Anyway, I'm not that thrilled with their pancakes, so I'm not eating breakfast here. But they got a breakfast buffet here that's 400 pesos, so it's kind of expensive. You really better slug down a lot of food to get your money's worth. But if you had a big appetite, and they have scrambled eggs, fried eggs, real ham. They have real ham. Mostly got juices, mango, pineapple, watermelon juice. So they got, you know, pretty good stuff here. And so anyway, we're gonna run in. So leave you with the shot of the front of Ocean Vida, and we'll be back soon. Bye for now. All right, well, here we are at Ocean Vida. It's not happy hour. We're actually here for lunch, but I'm gonna head up there, and I just wanted to show you the beach right outside of here. And in the evenings, if you come here, you know, they have a bar downstairs. I'm assuming that Sea Explorers dive shop is part of their business here. But really nice. They got, you can see their nice boats there, Sea Explorer boats. They have their own ferry boats, or little taxi boats to take you out to the big boat to go diving in there. And I'm going to go in here and get something to eat. But anyway, like I'm saying, if you're here in the evening, sit down in these chairs, relax. They got lighting and stuff. Real nice experience here. And again, this is their place, so if you see it, you'll see a sign that says "Be happy and smile." So that's always good advice here. Oh, there's the reception and money exchange. So if you want to go there, they got T-shirts too. I just noticed their T-shirts. I'll walk back here to their reception. If you wanted to stay here, and again, these are the rooms here. These look like they're super nice from the beach. They certainly look. I mean, and I say super nice. I really do mean that. Yeah, so here's their reception area here. Nicely laid out. Got the T-shirts you can buy little pants and t-shirts, a little gift shop type thing, little rash guard shirt. You probably want to wear one of these if you're out swimming, if you're getting sunburned. So anyway, hi there. Yeah, just doing a video for YouTube. So tell them you guys are a good place to stay, and I'm going to go upstairs to eat. I already ate here. Yes, 2 days ago I ate here. Very, very good. So just letting everybody know. Yeah. So anyway, we are going to go around here. You go up the stairs to get to the restaurant here. So once you're here again, here's the official Ocean Vida sign here, restaurant. And they've got interesting iced tea here too. This is the owner of Hilty's Hotel. I recommend you stay there. Very clean rooms. He's on the next road back. This is like the beach path. Well, the next path back goes this way. Just go there and turn down, and you'll see Hilty's on the left. Very clean, very nice place, well maintained. So these are the stairs going up here, and so this is Ocean Vida. This is a cashier. She's also wait on you. Very nice. Very friendly. Here's the dining room here. You're upstairs, and you got a fantastic view. They also keep these fans going all the time, so usually get a, if there's no breeze, you'll get a nice breeze blowing on you here. And the people and tourists walking around. So I ordered a cheeseburger here. I'm gonna let you guys know how the cheeseburger is, because when you order cheeseburgers in the Philippines, you better be prepared for a surprise. A lot of times their beef is this, I don't know what it is, but it's not very good. It's really bad, is what I say. But they said theirs is good here, and they said they get their beef from Cebu. And the manager said they get their steak beef, which I think I told you before, from New Zealand. So it's New Zealand beef. So their steaks, and I saw a guy eating a steak, and it was a big, thick, really good-looking steak, prepared really well. So anyway, I'm gonna sit down and wait for so you got security guards here too. I don't know if you can see him in the shadows there, but he's there, and giving us some cold water. And their iced tea here is like a smoothie. It's like a blended up ice, and the tea it's regular tea, but it's got they blend the ice, and it's a smoothie like thing. So anyway, we're gonna sit down here, wait for the hamburgers to show up, and we'll be back soon. Bye for now. Well, here's my cheeseburger at the Ocean Vida. Lindy already polished off her chicken adobo. It's really good. There's no bones, no skin, nothing like that. It's all lean meat and stuff. And so there's chicken adobo and garlic rice, and it's very good. So yeah, I definitely recommend their cheeseburger here. And so anyway, just want to get back to you and let you know what the food is like. More action going on out there. Boats are starting to move. So bye for now. All right, what we have here is a picture of all the islands and all the dive sites, the island Malapascua and all the dive sites. We've been to a few of these. If you look down here, there's a few more here down south. And if you notice right here at this corner, I'm trying to find my thing right there, this is Cebu. So it's just, it's not far from Cebu to Malapascua, not far at all. It's very close. And so these are, hopefully you can read everything. Again, that is north. There's Gato Island up there, very nice cave dive there, great cave dive there. I don't know about this Donna Maryland wreck. That's an hour and a half out, so I doubt you'll go there. But obviously, it's you'll probably see some fish there. So anyway, just want to show you the dive sites here and where you can dive. We're here, down here at Bounty Beach. We're basically here. This place here is here. We're our hotel's kind of about halfway in the center here. This is that blue hotel is at this point here. And around on this side, this is what I was telling you about, this place called the Village. From about right here all the way around here are high dollar, really nice resorts and restaurants. Fantastic. Angelina's Italian restaurants here, fantastic food. Just, I mean, genuinely fantastic. Real Italian. Everything's great. Pizza's great. Those are the places we've been. Kind of Bounty Beach, which is the main drag. And then over here, like I said, there's some high dollar resorts. I don't know this side. We're going to kind of do some exploring today and see if we can find some places. When we went to Gato Island up here, you can see this end, and there's a nice white sand beach here. This morning, yeah, when we went snorkeling, we actually went down. This is, like I said, where that blue or green, whatever color 2 or 3 story hotel is. It's really massive. We went in here and then swam around here, and then I actually swam out to this point here, but then I turned back. She wanted to go in because she's not as strong a swimmer as me, and was having difficulty with her mask and snorkel and stuff. She hasn't practiced that well, so snorkeling is a little tricky for her unless she has a life jacket on, and then she just floats on the top and sets up and fixes whatever she has to fix and then goes back. And so she's pretty good. She's got a life jacket. We just didn't have one. So anyway, that's it for now. We're gonna head which way are we heading here? East on the beach, and just kind of see what we find. We just got through eating at Ocean Vida. Great cheeseburger. She had chicken adobo. Really, everything's high quality there, so you won't have a problem getting any food there. You know, if you like quality stuff. Costs a little bit more, but I think my cheeseburger was $2.80. That was with fries, and $2.60 if you just want a hamburger. The patty was thick. I think they put a lot of MSG in it, though. My tongue's kind of numb, which usually is how I tell they load up on MSG, but in every Asian country and even the U.S., it's just massive, the amount of MSG and chemicals they try to put in our foods. So anyway, as you go along Bounty Beach, everything is very nice. It's just consistently quality water, quality beach, shade tree, nice little side cafes and restaurants and things. A little bit of all kinds of variety. You can get the low budget stuff or you can get the high dollar stuff here. Good quality. It's just kind of a mix, so whatever your budget is, you can do pretty good here. This here looks like there's a lot of tourism here, and like I was telling you before, we had I've been seeing Germans, Swedish people, quite a few Swedes, Dutch people, but Korean is a big population here, our tourism population here. And they also come to school here to learn English, not on Malapascua, but in Cebu. In fact, one of our good friends that lives on Bantayan Island, her boyfriend that lives in Cebu, he actually works for an English language school, and there's virtually all Koreans there because they want to learn to speak English. And Filipinos speak fairly decent English here, if they speak it. And probably in Cebu City, probably 60-70% speak fairly well. You get out into the province and the education system wasn't that good. They didn't really spend that much time teaching English, and you may not find anybody, especially older ones, that can speak English or speak it very well. Females usually speak it better. I think females just have a better mental capacity for language. But we're getting down to kind of like the out of the heavy duty end of the island. Things are more opening up here, you know, heavy duty tourism. These are the little cottages. Honey, look at this. See? Basically, this is what we're going to build. We're going to have three rooms strung out. Basically like this. That's our most recent plan. Kind of look like that, but there'll be a third room. The restroom will be in between each room, so it'll be good soundproofing. The one on the end is actually going to have a restroom and a kitchen. That's where we're going to actually live initially, while we're working the beach business and also building our actual house. And then once our house is built, we move into the house, and then that's just like a bungalow for rent. So yeah, basically that's what we're looking at there. Smell somebody cooking something. You know, I don't know if people from the America, where when we barbecue or grill, we like a smoke flavor. Well, I'm smelling a smoke flavor here from somebody's fire, though. They're cooking something right down there, but there's some pretty good wood here. We're using wood from the trees on our property, and we're also using some avocado wood. We have on the rental house, we have an avocado tree in our front yard, and we've got a few you know, dead branches off that, and you know, chopped them up and throw those in. And so, and they really we grill fish and stuff, and man, it's got a fantastic smoky flavor. What we do, we put charcoal. We start that and get the charcoal all like red hot and stuff. Then we'll lay a few of the limbs, you know, short little limbs of the tree wood on top of the charcoal. Then we'll throw on the fish, and the charcoal starts the tree limb to burning, and of course it starts smoking before it burns, and we get a good smoke flavor. So that's our technique for getting smoky stuff. So we're still kind of strolling down the beach here. Nice shade. This is really a critical thing here, is to have all this shade when you're at the beach. Good to just go in and out of it, and that's what this whole beach has. They're getting down here. This is more fishing boats, you know. The other end we saw a lot of dive boats. Here they're doing some repair work or maybe conversion. Put some looks like a repair work here on a dive boat. I don't see any names or anything on it. Looks like it's got some fiberglass on the sides. Just a tip for everybody, do not use fiberglass resin on marine plywood. It doesn't stick good, and you'll get delamination. That's something I'm learning as I research how to build my boat. And epoxy resin is what you use boat building on marine plywood. It's a little more expensive. I guess it's a lot more expensive, but you know, better that than you know, wasting your money buying something that doesn't work. Normally on the boats, and I'll show you this boat here, they paint it. But the reality is, if they paint it, you have to repaint it every 3 months. Now that's a really cute little boat there, really nicely painted and stuff. They probably got a little motor in here. The motor's usually under that thing there, but I'll show you the little motor and stuff. Here's a little propeller that they have. That's a twin blade. The more blades you have, the more torque you have. The fewer blades you have, the more speed you have. So these blades are almost all 2-speed. Some of the bigger dive boats have 3 blades, but all your fishing boats virtually have all 2-speed blades. So yeah, under there's an engine, and there's a drive shaft and that, but this is your basic fishing boat here. I'm guessing about a 16-foot casco, which is the dugout canoe part on the bottom, and then they add ribs to that, and then they add plywood to that. They'll also yeah, see, this is the Costco here. This is a piece of a tree right there. That's tree. That's solid tree. It's dug out. You can see it goes from there all the way to the back. It's one piece, maybe 2.5 inches thick. or maybe 3 at the most. But that's your bottom, the kill portion or the hull portion of your boat. And see, they got the little pointy outrigger bamboo. This is actually did pretty nice. It's a cute boat. This is steel here. This is galvanized pipe here, so that's different too. It's not bamboo. I'm not sure how wise that is or what, but the galvanized pipe's a little more springy. You can see it kind of springy, but probably works fine. I don't know if it's got the strength of the bamboo though. So anyway, that's a Philippine fishing boat. And again, paint is, you gotta do it every 3 months. So yeah, see this boat here? Wasn't painted every three months. See, the paint's starting to peel off, coming off all the deck up here, especially on the top here, because the sun will bake the paint. The inside gets wet all the time, and you got to you know, scoop the water out, especially in a small boat like this. To see the sand building up in the bottom, keeping the hull wet. And now what my boat builder's doing, just so you know some of the tricks of the trade, there's this little nylon net. It's like a screen net, and the holes are like maybe 1/8 inch square, and it's black, and it's a pretty strong, tough net. And what they do, they lay that on that Costco, the outrigger canoe part. It's turned upside down. This after they put the sides on the boat, and they've got it all, you know, finished. They take that net and they lay it on the Costco part and a little bit on the side, and then they put epoxy, you know, like the epoxy glue. Well, you buy it in gallon cans. You buy the 2-part epoxy, so once you're done, you have 2 gallons, because one is catalyst and the other is the other part. And they basically paint that on over that net, and it's like a epoxy fiberglass, but you're not using fiberglass, you're using nylon net. So it's an epoxy nylon net, and I was asking my boat builder how long that lasts, and he said he's seen it last, or his boat that he put it on was 5 years ago, and it's still fine. So it's a pretty good way to you know, to avoid, you know, the fiberglass work if you don't want to do, you know, fiberglass. And I guess it's a more cost-effective alternative. I'm probably going to have them do that to mine and run it all the way up the sides, and maybe put it on the deck, because when you put it on, you still have that fishnet or that little screen wire texture, and that'd be a good non-skid surface on the deck of the boat. So we'll see how that actually turns out. So here's another dive shop, Johan, and seems like everybody's got a picture of Malapascua. This is a little bit better, shows some of the development here, but same basic picture. There is a lighthouse here up there. That's a lighthouse, and this is more of the developed area down here. This is less developed here, no like cities and stuff, I don't think. And Malapascua is not very big. I mean, you can walk from one end to the other in 30 minutes, 45 minutes at the most, I would guess. So anyway, I'm going to kind of wrap it up for now.